come from? Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Hey, welcome. This is Stadia Party Chat Podcast, episode 46. We're coming at you July 17th. That was a brand new opening for those of you who caught that. So welcome. Bienvenue to Stadia Party Chat Podcast, a cloud gaming talk show where we, two Canadian gaming chat hosts, talk about everything Google Stadia in the past week and the latest on Bungie's Destiny 2. I'm joined, as always, by my super co-host, leveling up the podcast, as always, Sebastian, aka Nads614.
Hey, amazing intro. I love it. I love the beat too.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little tune. Original track too, so pretty cool to have that as well. Thank you, DJ Oh My Gosh and Filthy, for putting that together. If you want the track, give me a shout. So this week we're going to be chatting Destiny 2 TWAB as always, and we're going to be talking about what we're gaming. As always, we got a couple news stories for you as well. Frog Island, Ubisoft drops a game. Some aliens get a revenge called Yars. Also, we're going to be going over the APK breakdown plus some more. So tune in. We got it coming to you live now. So as always, let's start off the podcast as we do, talking about what we've been gaming for the past week. So, Nads, what have you been up to?
Well, as usual, Destiny 2. I was playing this week because we had the last week of Iron Banner. The Rift, it's not too much fun gameplay, but it started getting into me. I just need to finish it so I can reset my Iron Banner and then I can get the Iron Lord title. So I've been working on that. I've also been recording some of the seasonal activity. I kind of screwed up my recording previously, so I restarted my Titan character so I can play with him and just like do the story of my character of my Titan. So I've been doing that. Also, we've been like playing with some streamer, like with Jeff the other day at 100 subscriber. That was a lot of fun, like playing Crata, play the different gaming Crata, and also Outcast. It's on Outcaster. Sorry, it's amazing. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So, how about yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Jeff, for calling us over for our 100 celebration, our 100 subs on YouTube. So thank you to all of you guys out there in YouTube land and the subscribing Stadia community. That really gave us a boost, and wanted to make a new intro to celebrate as well. So that was a lot of fun. We played Outcasters. I don't think I won a single round. Who was it? Certified Doctor?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He was just
destroying
cleaning the floors with us, even in Crata. He was just like mastering every game, even though Primo was the one who created the game. He still mastered it. That was a lot of fun for sure, hanging out on Wednesday, and they do that every Wednesday, so look forward to jumping back in and hanging out with Jeff and the guys, playing some Stadia, some games. So Ray, thanks, congrats on 100
Ray.
subs. Yeah, it was huge, massive, so had a lot of fun. If you want to rewind back, we got a cool new intro, so that was a lot of cool fun putting that together. But as for what else I've been playing, Managed to get through some of the Risk of Rain DLC, Survivors of the Void. Remember, I called you in just because one of these characters just reminded me of your gameplay. The one new character you start off with is a sniper who's got like 2 great shots. One you can reload instantly, so the time in between shots are almost like 1 second if you get that reload right on, and it's pretty easy. They give you a big bar. And then the other one, you have to like charge up, so you hit the button, it like the meter goes up, and then you get a super shot, and then you have like 3 seconds to fire the super shot, and then it shuts down all of your systems for like a next like 3 seconds. So there's some downside to it, but I actually have a lot of fun playing with the character. I'm trying to unlock like the different weapon types, because every character has 2 weapon types. So I'll look it up and I'll figure out how to get the new character as well on there. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Sweet.
And then other than that, I streamed Shadows Die Twice, Sekiro today. Been getting through that game ever slowly. I did manage to beat the Genji Chiro. Sorry, I don't remember his name. I called him Thunder Dude. I always give characters in games nicknames because their game names are too confusing. But that was like, if you rewind back, my emotions were just like off of the charts. Like, oh, beating these bosses is just such an adrenaline rush. It's so much fun.
That's amazing. Yeah, I like that. That's great. You went back into that game and now you're just trying to finish it and everything. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I picked it up like very early on thinking, oh, samurai with 1 arm who's like Spider-Man with his grappling hook. Like, how can you go wrong? And just like repeatedly got die over and over again. Shadows die a million times should be more like the title. But luckily, I've had some help from Bliss, and as you can even hear if you've seen some of the streams, he's just on there guiding me through most of the game. So that's always good to have, and I appreciate that. But yeah, that's what unfortunately, I don't think I got on to Destiny this week, and I feel bad for doing that. I feel like my characters are just sitting there being like, what's going on? I mean, I hope I don't get kicked from the clan at the very least. I gotta jump in and play a little bit so I get at least 2 weeks active.
I think you should be fine. So everything is good. It's like quite slow. I think the only thing we had was Iron Banner this week, so that's why I think like all the seasonal activities kind of like done. So all it's left, it's like the activity coming up, which we can move into the TWAB now.
Let's do it. The Twibby TWAB.
All right, let me see.
I was gonna try to make you an intro too for the TWAB.
But, yeah, I finished
the intro on the last couple minutes there. So
all good. All right, coming to the TWAB. So again, like I mentioned, it's the last Iron Banner from the season. So if you haven't had a chance to get that SMG or any other weapon or get the title, that's your last couple days to do it. I think like tomorrow it's gonna be the last day because I work on reset, so we're gonna miss that if you can't. But other than that, we got Solstice coming out. It's not Solstice of Hero anymore. They just maintain at Solstice. As you can see, there's some neat armor. That looks pretty cool. With the glow, depending on the subclass. The only issue with those glow at the moment is that the stasis glow apparently look like the arc glow, I guess. Oh no, sorry, the void glow or the arc glow. Anyway, apparently there's an issue with that. They're aware, and it's probably gonna be fixed in future. But that's how it looked like. So coming to Solstice, so on the 19th of July, on Tuesday reset. There's been some change this time. So now they have what they call the event card. I don't know if you remember in the previous TWAB they mentioned about all the changes they're going to make to event like this. So for Solstice launching with event card for the first time, on the event card you're going to be able to see an objective and a help guide for players to see what they can do during the event. The event card is available for free for all players. So even if you just play free to play, you'll be able to access it, and you'll be able to view it from your quest tab, or even with interacting with Eval event in the tower at the main entrance. So yeah, the event card consists of event challenges, event sealed title, and upgrade event card rewards. So yes, you can upgrade it. I'm not exactly sure if, well, we'll read through it. So the free event, in love will remain the same, and some free reward are now claimed via the event card upgrade only. So yeah, you can only get certain like item by upgrading it, and sadly the only way to upgrade it is with 1,000 silver. Yes, real money, I guess. So but if you want to do the free to play, you can. So I guess it's like a new way they're gonna get people to like spend money, right? I don't know. So basically, when you upgrade with 1,000 silver, you get some reward you can claim instantly, and the ability to spend event ticket for more rewards. So I have a feeling that those event card is like you upgrade them and then you can use them for something. So that'll be interesting. Oh, there you go. Not sure if you earn enough event ticket. No problem. Tickets are earned even if you haven't upgraded your card. Okay, so that's good. So I feel like the only thing you're getting from the 1,000 silver will be like the two. There's some claimable reward. The rest still can get it from doing activities. So it's like spending the 1,000 silver is gonna get you to fast track some of the stuff. So it's like almost a pay to win, but not too much, because they're free to play. You just need to do the activity to get it. So fine, that's good. So and then you need to spend these event ticket before the end of solstice, August 9. So that's gonna be what, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So there we go. And the event upgraded card, as you can see, it's some an emote there, hot dog eating champ, and also the sunny exotic ghost shell. So 4,000, I don't know if it's worth it, but yeah. Moving on. So what we got now, it's the armor upgrading. I don't know if you remember in the previous solstice, the armor will upgrade as you do certain activity. Like it will start as a blue, and then go to a purple, and then like it will got better stats every time you upgrade it. You needed to do specific activity for the armor to upgrade. Well, now they're changing it slightly, so you're basically gonna have to get currency. So what currency it is? So basically, with that currency, you're gonna be able to upgrade the stats of your armor. So we can go in further detail here. But like the currency that you get, it's silver leaf. So with silver leaf, you get that by completing activity. You transform those silver leaf into silver ashes by going the activity bonfire bash. And with those silver ashes, you can re-roll your armor stat. So as you can see here below, you can go on your armor. There's going to be a specific slot where you can spend those silver ash and re-roll your armor. That being said, just looking at that, it's going to be the perfect time to get all the armor that you want for like 100 stat for resilience, 100 stat intelligence, or like recovery. It's going to be a perfect time to farm for like great armor. That's going to be awesome, I think. Kindling. So you earn kindling by completing the solstice event challenges. Spend kindling to upgrade your armor stat roll potential. So that's basically here. You can no, so that's silver ashes. No, kindling is this one. So basically you can identify which one you want to reroll. Sorry. So yeah, so you get to upgrade each piece of armor. Can be upgrade 3 times. So there's 3 tier, a little bit similar as before. You will only need to do it once per armor slot. Every time you upgrade a piece of solstice armor, so it's permanently and share across all pieces. So like if you get a new piece of Solstice armor, it's gonna be already upgraded at that level, so you don't need to farm for those kindling. So if you upgrade a helmet at tier 3, every Solstice helmet you get, it's gonna be at tier 3, and then you just need to re-roll them for a better stats, right? So here we go. So basically, complete event challenges, you get the kindling, and you upgrade the tier of your armor. That's simple. Yes, so here's the glow. As you upgrade them, I think the tier 3, you're gonna have the white glow, and then you can go into Event Levante and get the glow with the color depending on the subclass. And here's the one, sorry, I point out here. So this one's with the kindling is to upgrade your armor to the next tier. And then the ashes, that's when you can reroll. You can identify what you want to reroll. So you can like say, I want to make sure that I have at least 10 resilience. So I think they have it somewhere. No. So basically, yeah, when you like want to like re-roll your armor, you can specifically say like, I want this piece of armor to have at least 10 resilience, or like in this case, as you can see, a minimum of 20 for that stat. So think about it, that's pretty cool. If you re-roll it, you have at least 20 on resilience, or like if you're looking to have higher recovery, that's just perfect to re-roll, right? So I really like that idea, how it's gonna go.
But they're only doing it for Solstice?
Yes, at the moment. Maybe in the future that's gonna be a thing from now on.
That's a
Who
good
knows, huh?
mechanic.
Yeah, I like this mechanic way bit better. Because remember before, you're upgrading your armor, and then like you had to chase for those currency just to get a random drop, right? Where in
Yeah.
this case, you can specifically re-roll to get like farm for the drop you want, right? So that's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to try that and look into that. Other than that, moving on from Solstice, we got some Foundation update. So far they reach out 811,000 to date, and their goal is 1 million. So they're very close to that 1 million goal. So again, if you want to help like children's health, well-being, uplift, like, so that's like part of some of the plays they support. If you're all for those, go ahead and support them. You can get some nice emblem depending how much you spend. $50 for this one. That's like a neat looking one. $100 you get all the heart. I guess it's a bundle. And if you're that crazy, 2,500 and plus, you get this emblem. And then 5,000 you get this one. So I'm guessing at 5,000 you get this one and all the others. So there you go, if you like to show off. Also, this emote, I think I missed that one. That's like something I will have to look, but they sold over 165,000 of them. So 165,000 Guardian have like this emote, which is pretty cool, which is helping like the Make-A-Wish kid. So there we go. And if you're interested, you can get a nice little plush dog with Bungie Foundation. Look how
Oh,
cute is that?
wow. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I
I
know.
will say I'm a sucker for dog merch.
Exactly. So quite interesting. If you're all for that, you can like go and pre-order the plush there on a Bungie store. It's available. Moving on, we got update 4.1.5. Sorry, I was thinking about another update. So yeah, we got Solstice gonna be like moving on. So like we're gonna have a downtime for that update. As you can see, it's gonna be a couple hours, 5 hours they say. So we'll have to see. They're gonna fix some the issue. Tooltip disappear when dismantling item from the postmaster. Okay. Feeding target while radiant with a knock them down aspect is not refunding melee energy when used with Caliban and I don't know what's that. The voice chat volume setting is absent on the console platform. See, and there's like as I mentioned, the stasis low. They say display a purple ooh rather than a blue. So I think it looks like more like arc. I don't know. I'm colorblind, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Sorry, dude.
So they have some known issue that's gonna be fixed. Hopefully at the next update. No, they're just saying like what was reported. Linear fusion scavenger mod, less heavy ammo per scavenger brick. During when equipped with legendary linear fusion rifle. I didn't notice that, but that's quite possible. During the Guardian Rise, shown our cutscene dialogue can be cut off by public event start dialogue. Oh, okay, that didn't happen to me when I did the first the new light story. The left engine flare on a okay, it's on a ship is misaligned. Okay, sure. But that's pretty much this. We're gonna have some other issue fix, and we'll have to see Solstice how it turns out. Other than that, we have some nice movie of the week. This guy basically we play one of the song from the. I don't know if you can hear it, but oh my god! I'll move it forward, but you'll recognize the song. That's amazing, right? Anyway, he played the old song. That is crazy. I freaking love it. I think they should play that instead of their version. But moving on, we got another video where pretty funny. It's The Office, but the Destiny 2 version.
Careful with the copyright though.
Oh yeah. But anyway, it's just pretty funny. People created those movie of the week. Pretty nice. Freaking love it. And some nice artwork from where we had the grief and rage forgiveness resolve. And someone made an embroidery of Rogue.
Wow, an embroidery.
I know, right? This is
Wow.
crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the TWAB for this week. And for some reason, they always have a cat in there. Like, if you like click at some of the link on the exclamation mark, they have like a cat
maybe
there.
that's a
But again,
sign for something to come.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's all we have for the TWAB. So yeah, I just need to.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I don't know how to stop sharing.
That's cool. Now I think we'll hit up the news segment. So Q. All right, this week in Stadia news, we have Time on Frog Island releases on Stadia free for pro members. So, Time on Frog Island released day and date with other platforms. It's not a full-fledged title, as we can see here at a $19.99 price point. However, people have been flocking to it and have been enjoying it, calling it a cartoon Death Stranding, as we heard on Rock's stream. So it looks pretty entertaining. It looks like you run around, you grab items, you do sort of like missions for people. Have you jumped into Time on Frog Island as of yet?
But I'll be quite interested to look into a version of Cartoon Death Stranding. Okay, so
I
what you
think-
got to go
yeah.
drop off stuff, and you got little mission. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, it's basically, hey, I have a mission. You need to go get this mushroom on this island. And you go get the mushroom, and then you bring it back to the dude.
Funny.
Yeah, so cast away on an island paradise complete with a cast of friendly frogs. I assume there would be frogs on Frog Island. Enjoy
Yeah.
a sandbox island life and explore at your own pace, solving sticky situations for your new friends and trading your way to fixing your ship. So you're obviously shipwreck here, and you gotta fix up your ship. So that's an interesting little story thing there.
I like when you like put stuff together like that, and then you have like an end goal, and yeah, it looks cute, and it looks like it would be almost like it almost has that addicting factor, like Moonlighter almost.
Yeah.
It could definitely draw me in. So
Oh
I
yeah,
would like
same here.
pop it up. But yeah, I'm quite grateful. I didn't ask for a pro game in the middle of the month, but there they were giving it to us. So thank you, Stadia. Rock on.
Awesome.
And coming up next on the Stadia news, what do we have going on here? I think we have some of the DC entry into the Stadia library. That's right, I'm talking DC's League of Super Pets, The Adventures of Crypto and Ace are released. So people who are into the DC universe and outright games, I mean, this is the perfect combination. To
Yep.
me, I mean, you can just see from this screenshot, it looks like a series of kind of mini games and levels and collectibles, very kid friendly. So with a lot of fun characters. I mean, who doesn't want to play with super pets? I mean, I
Exactly.
often consider my own dog to be a crypto. So yeah, it's
And
a
are they
fun
not
game.
they coming out with the movie, right? Or the movie's out?
Yeah, so it's I believe linked with the movie. Now I don't follow the DC universe or know when this movie is coming out, but that's a good drop that
Yeah.
there's a movie coming out alongside the adventure.
Yeah, because the movie, like, who make like Super Dog there, it's basically The Rock, I think, and the Batman dog is what's his name? It's like he's always friend with him. He's one of the comedian. They made like Jumanji together and a few other movie, but
Kevin
yeah,
Hart?
yes.
Yeah.
So easy voice actor for that. So I don't know if within the
Right.
game that you can hear their voice and stuff like that, but that would be something quite interesting to see.
I like Maker of Chaos 12 here. Unfortunately, not the DC game I was hoping for. Now, I know exactly what DC game he was hoping for, and I think we all do. It's Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Why is that not on Stadia? But sorry, dude. I mean, I hope so too. I mean, we can just be patient, right? Hang out and play the games we got on Stadia.
Yeah.
Well, some super pets hitting up the scene. I mean, that's just their move, and I mean, I don't hate Google for doing that, but it's just like really capturing the gamers of tomorrow, right? Because those are the gamers that are going to now grow up without downloads, without updates, and they're not going to accept gaming that comes with downloads and updates. They're just going to instantly want to play games. So
Yeah.
them being hooked into Stadia, they'd just rather go to cloud gaming.
Mm-hmm.
And really, Stadia has the only, I want to say, like, platform right now that has console like cloud gaming, where you buy a game or the subscription model is brand new, but the fact where you can just like go to an online store, grab a game, and that's yours and you play it. So
Just easy, and it's one of the best one out there. So.
yeah, I can't knock them for doing outright games. I'm glad they have that partnership going.
Yeah, definitely.
Another partnership they have going, Yar's Revenge with Atari. That's right. The 6th game pledged to come to Stadia this year. Actually, I found out later on that it's supposed to come day and date, same day as Saints Row.
Oh, Saints Row. Ooh, they're gonna make
August 23rd, I believe. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're completely different games.
Exactly.
But yeah, very, very cool. So I was extremely curious about Yars and what the revenge situation is, because, I want to know the backstory. And I figured out that Yars is a race of aliens, and these Otitis,
I can't say that any names right, so we'll call them bad aliens. They
Yeah.
came up and blew up one of the Yars planets. So the Yars had 3 planets. So Yars, with 2 planets left, are like, yo, we're pissed you blew up one of my planets. Time to get revenge on the bad aliens. Hence, Yars revenge.
That's funny. And what do you have to do in the game in this one? I don't remember seeing it before. I know
Let's
it's like
see.
a remake of it, but I don't.
Will this play? Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
So it looks like you attack hexagons, because hexagons are the enemy of Yars. So
Okay,
yeah,
they
it
shooting
looks
at
like
you
oh look at that, you get like a
Oh.
super gun. It looks like
Okay. You need to
Like
get. You need to
hexagonal
get
clusters.
somewhere. Yeah, and you're getting shot at too.
but it's also like a bullet hell style where you like are
Mhm.
constantly dodging bullets and stuff.
Yeah.
Trance shooter. What
Oh
does
my
that mean? Is that
God.
maybe just the music? It kind of looks like he's eating.
Maybe there's a beat with it.
Oh, I like that bullet hell style sometimes.
Yeah, that should be
And
fun.
this it looks like co-op. Are they just
Oh
gonna do
yeah,
couch
yeah.
co-op again?
Co-op, that's gonna be great.
I mean, if we could play together online, that would
Mhm.
be crazy good. But
Yeah,
I don't know
Well-
if they announced that or not.
I'm quite interested into it. I know, like, I really got into Centipede, so.
Yeah, I still got to beat your high score. I'm pretty sure you're still
Well,
above me.
get training.
Yeah. So it says featuring local co-op in both arcade and mission. Partner up with a pal and take on. So it's only local co-op.
Oh, okay.
Boss rush. Experience a endless barrage of enemies. 3 hits and you die, but don't worry. The hit count resets when you're moving to the next round. Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I like boss fights. I mean, it looks like Atari did some great things with their Recharge series. Like Centipede is a lot of fun.
Yeah. No, they did
I
a
look
good job
forward.
for sure. That's awesome. Hopefully this one come also on the Pro. Maybe all of them gonna come to Pro. Or
Well,
like,
that's kind of what the first sort of press release was sort of alluding to, was that they'd all. I pointed it out. I don't know if anyone really confirmed that. I told the people at Stadia Source, and they didn't. We're like, I don't know, but yeah, I think it's gonna be Pro. I think all the games are going to be Pro. It wasn't a definitive all the games are going to be Pro, but I feel like it almost
I
was.
feel that will be like a very good plus to Stadia.
And just to get like everybody playing them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's jump into the next news story I got lined up here. The Yars Revenge is pretty exciting though. But another exciting thing was basically what we played on Wednesday, sort of a little celebration to Outcasters going free to play for everyone on Stadia. So,
awesome.
I mean, sign in without an account. Basically, just go to stadia.com and click Outcasters and you're playing on anything, which is really cool and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows Outcasters. Like, it was one of Stadia Games and Entertainments, working with was it Splash Damage, I believe, was the name of the studio. I mean, it is a lot of fun. It's a great little competition game. I just feel like I stray away from PvP a little bit, so it may not be my 100% jam, but I could just see people like playing this over and over again.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
just such a little fun, repetitive little loop, right?
Yeah.
Of just like it's almost reminds me of like the simplicity of Splatoon they were kind of going for.
Yeah. But you
But-
just shoot like, yeah. I found it was pretty fun. Like, and I try to remember. I think it was Doc was saying like it's better to play with the controller, and I
Yeah.
went from the mouse and keyboard to the controller, and it was a night and day because you can shoot and curve around the corner and stuff like that. So that was a lot of
the
fun.
curving of the bullets is
Mhm.
definitely where like the skill comes in.
Yeah.
Blocking the bullets, and I didn't really understand what even the power-ups meant, to be honest.
Yeah, you almost need to do the single player part, which you get upgrade of like different like looks, and you learn, I guess, a different power, right? So
Yeah. I didn't know they had a single player portion.
yeah, well, I guess you just go multiplayer. I think like
Oh,
we
just
were
play it.
quite limited because we were 8 people. We could only do the training, right?
Yeah.
So I think the gameplay, that's when you kind of like get unlock stuff. But
Yeah,
they'll
so
have
you get
multiple gameplay in there though.
tokens from doing challenges, and
Oh
then
yeah.
you can spend the tokens in the store and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, a fun game to play, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong to say about that. It's
Mm-hmm.
all fun and games. Speaking of fun and games, Ubisoft is supporting Stadia some more
Mm-hmm.
with Valiant Hearts. So this was like a little indie project that was really successful coming out of Ubisoft, and they're bringing it to Stadia. So it's kind of like a World War sort of reenactment type game. Have you ever played this one? I know it's been out for a little bit.
It's been out since was it 2014? I came out to Xbox 360, Xbox One. I think I have it on Xbox, but I actually never played it because they had like
Yeah,
a like game with gold before where you can get free game. That was one of the free game you got,
right.
but it
Yeah, I can
looked
see
quite
that.
interesting.
What is it like? Is it like a turn based, or it seems
No.
like almost like click and point type of gameplay?
Yeah, I have a feeling that's that. I think you just like go around and do different activity, but it's like a side scroller, right?
Yeah, sort
Uh,
of side scrolling click and point is
mhm.
from what I remember. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Oh man, that does not look like good situations. Oh, there's a dog. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
back in.
Yeah, there's a dog. Like I guess the dog is following you, or like the dog, you playing the dog, I guess, right? So I found like it's like the different character, and you always have the dog there. So
Oh, okay, so Maker of Chaos is saying it is a side scroller,
uh,
and it's great. He actually beat it recently, so
that's
it's got a
awesome.
little recommendation alongside.
Hmm.
But it is a side scroller. That's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't show like any sort of gameplay in this little feature, but I guess that's not what they were going for.
Yeah.
The Great War. So I guess that's World War One.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. All right. So we got a little bit of different news coming out. I'm gonna jump into Stadia dosage here. So thanks for hitting us up with this news. Crata, a new season is live. The season is called Cybotanica. So we played it a little bit on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little bit entertaining there. We had some fun in Primo's game. I think he made a well-made game. Like I was
That
thoroughly
is
impressed
crazy.
with.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. You started to pick up on it too. I think you were climbing those scoreboards, but like running around getting the points, getting those good guns. The shotgun seemed a little overpowered though, but yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of stuff going on. Like just I'm sure like making those games, it almost inspired me to want to make a game. Like even the Pong game, like that game was so much fun. And did you
exactly.
even see that Krata gave us a shout out?
Oh, awesome. I didn't see that.
Yeah, they watched the stream, and so they must have watched you win specifically because they were like, "Oh, really great Pong games."
That's awesome. I need to look that up.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so it seemed like I noticed with the cosmetics, they were kind of doing that. You could add that to the character with the sort of glowy makeup and stuff like that. And like the vibe was, yeah, with these flying cars. Man, like, I would like to know how many people like play and like make games on Crata. Be curious to go back in and to see like what games are out there now.
Hmm.
I mean, people must have made some pretty crazy things.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy that like I like those type of game that make me think of is it Roblox or something like that? And where you can
yeah,
create,
Roblox. Yeah.
yeah, you can create different thing like that. So that's pretty cool.
Guy dancing in his little ramen booth. Oh, look at that guy. And we're playing a little game in the lobby too to get the little streaking steps too.
Oh yeah. I was able to find all 10 the cassette, right?
Yeah, the cassettes.
That's funny.
All right, coming out of Stadia source, or sorry, Stadia dosage. Sorry, I'm getting them confused here. Let's jump into this. This is a little bit of fun news for the community. It's great to see that we have 5,000 Stadians playing Centipede this week. So that's pretty good to see. I mean, like, I really have no idea how many people even play Stadia. So,
so we know at least there's that amount of people playing Stadia.
yeah.
5,000, like so. Like I wonder how many we have total now.
Well, 5,000 playing Centipede. Like, I wonder how many people just have Destiny 2 or just have, like, Elder Scrolls or just have, you know, FIFA or F1, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
those are, like, pretty high played games.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, why wouldn't you play Elder Scrolls, like, not on your computer locally? Like, I'm sure it just saves so much space.
Yeah, definitely.
So we had some population growth for a lot of audiences. The Stadia official community forum went up to almost 100K mark. So that's pretty. Actually, I don't even know if I'm on the Stadia official forum, so maybe I should join that.
Yeah, they like just post the different news basically.
You mean like the blogs?
I think that's what it is. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know that the Destiny bot Maker of Chaos. So the statistic on Destiny is that 1 in 20 players on Destiny is a Stadian. So I mean that alone is a pretty big statistic. Big shout out to PSX Cloud. Huge growth in viewers. I mean, he's doing a lot. We gotta talk to him. I mean, what is he making some good videos over here?
Yeah,
jumping up to over 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So congratulations.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, real like slow, and then kablam.
Yeah.
But I mean, his content does cover. I checked it out. Xbox and PlayStation, as well as all the cloud platforms like Luna, GeForce Now, and Stadia. So it's a lot to cover too.
That's awesome.
Purple Haze, I mean, just throwing out those great interviews, always present and stuff, and hanging out in the cloud community. So that's cool to see. She's jumping over 200.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have, what's this?
I don't know. Who's that?
What's this one? Oh, that's us. Yes, being mentioned out here in this little old article. Coming up to that 110 mark, just nipping at 110. I think we're almost there.
I think we're at like 109.
Yeah, and look at this. I like this. Chat Stadia will pass 200 followers on Twitter. So we're very close to passing 200 followers on Twitter if you haven't subscribed there.
Actually, we passed the 110 mark. We're at 111 now.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Thank you, people.
Oh, we're just like going up and up. Yeah,
Exactly.
thank you for
That's
liking and
awesome.
subscribing. Appreciate it. So yeah, good news all around for people in the community. Shout out to Marksy, Sunny Cloud Gaming, Rock Showed, MM2K, France Stadia, 2,000 followers on Twitter. That is massive. France or Stadia France, Stadia Hoy, 1,000. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. YouTube subscribers, so that's a big landmark. Lo-Fi, what up? Hashtag Media Guy. Petter Games, Barclay. So all 200 YouTube subscribers. Hopefully that'll be us up there soon. And then shout out to Stadia Hunters. They're doing awesome things with all the achievements. Lukey6, Mars Online, Stadia German, Queen Ratch, 69 Droid, and Robin Plays Games. So shout out to everybody there. And obviously JD, sorry, I'm going to say this wrong, G Slip, for putting out all this information.
I know, right? That's amazing.
So Stadia has had 4.5k users in Destiny in the past 24 hours.
Wow.
That's interesting. But like, I feel like a lot of people are off Destiny right now. Like, I think a good time to check would maybe be at the beginning of the season, or even when Witch Queen was coming on. But yeah, I could see
Yeah.
Destiny numbers just being low in general. I don't know what you feel about that.
Well, this week it must have been low because I feel like there's not as much content. There's just like the riff. A lot of people don't like the riff. So
Yeah.
that being said, like they're not gonna be playing overall, but I could be wrong.
Oh, look at this. When Witch Queen, it was around 8 to 9k. So I feel like that's probably more of an accurate statement of people who own Destiny. But yeah. Yeah, so I mean that's not a lot, to be honest, I feel. That's not a lot. Coming up next, our last news story. APK findings.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just wanted to go through here. It looks like, see, this is what I was talking to you about before, was the esports events. I know it says July 12th, 2022. Is that when this dropped? Yeah, so that's when this dropped.
So this is the APK breakdown of 4.22, which is the same APK breakdown that 9to5 Google did, but that might be, I don't know if they changed the APK for 4.22 or what, or maybe they found other thing within the APK that allude to the esports. So yeah,
I don't know.
cool.
We can cover. We should start covering the APK. I feel like we don't do that as much, but it's cool to talk about. Like, we may see some esports stuff coming up. That's interesting. I'd really like to see that come out for, Rainbow Six, FIFA, Mortal Kombat, some other esports games. Like, really start really carving out that genre for Cloud. I think would be great.
Yeah.
And then moving down here, we have some explore reactions. So that's cool. You'll be able to maybe like thumbs up or leave an emoji on the explore tab with all the social.
They need to get on with that because that can become a new social platform, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's fun to scroll through that kind of thing, and if they made it like more, then it'd be better. Like, they know other things exist. I mean, they can't just make it bare bones for months and months, but I guess that's their play.
Yeah.
And then we have, some just basic stuff, I guess. References to new touch controller icons. So yeah, I mean, more of just the esports stuff. I'm kind of excited for. I really want to see them carve out new things there. This selection container state, I'm not 100% sure what they're talking about here.
So sorry, the for the touch screen, is that gonna be like you're gonna be able to edit where to put the buttons?
They're saying it could be related to some sort of new UI function. So that could be it, where you move the buttons around the screen on your sort of custom overlay.
Yeah, because then you can set it up the way you want. So that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, so we could see something along those lines. And then maybe some better streaming controls here. It looks like TV displays. So yeah, I think all around they're just like trying to up things and make them better, and that's what you get, right?
But you gotta think that's on the phone, right? So
yeah,
I mean, feature is it to support like if you're playing on Chrome or on a Chromecast? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully, it's on the new apps that they're coming out with, right?
Yeah.
Like the game hubs.
Yeah, because I know that now Stadia is available. Like Samsung Game Hub has released, so now it's all on there. Maybe that's part of it, right? So like the APK is for the Chromecast to Google TV because you basically downloading the app, and on any TV with like where you can download the Stadia app. So
Yeah.
cool.
Well, it's cool to see what may be in the future. You know, they may scrap some of this stuff, or it may be the next thing being rolled out. I mean, personally, I feel like, I don't know about you, but my Stadia cell phone app like never works, and I have a Google phone. Like
Oh, really?
it just crashes constantly.
Oh no, I always play on it.
Yeah, I have no idea why. I have more luck opening Google Chrome and then logging into Stadia that way instead of opening the Stadia app on my phone. And I have a Google Pixel 5.
Interesting. Yeah, because you have oh yeah, you have the Pixel 5. I wonder. Because I
Yeah.
know mine does like run no issue. I can go and look at the app or even play the game. I've been playing like some games on it, like so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I,
Well, I think I'm
well, you
due for
saw
an
my
upgrade soon.
bracket, right? You saw my thing I put around my neck, and it's just
Yeah.
it's stand right in front of my face, and then I just play like this lying down on bed.
It's nice
Very
setup. It's
comfy.
very close to just having like the glasses, right? You
I
put on
know.
and you're playing.
Pretty much.
All right, let's jump into the clips of the week.
Yes.
The clippy clips of the week.
You
So,
want me to start, or you go ahead?
you can go first.
All right, I'll share my screen. All right, so this is a clip I have for this week. I was playing some Iron Banner the other day, and I just had like a good play. So notice there was like a lot of people there just defending. So I just decided to go around back. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just go around back and then scare them. Well, guess what? They never noticed me. I just like went with my Titan punch. Just...
Oh, beat down.
Yeah, they never saw me. That was good. So, very good gameplay. That was like a
Oh,
lot
sweet.
of fun. Yeah,
Cool.
I had a lot of fun playing Rift. I feel like everybody's focused into the same place, and then
Yeah.
even me, like some game, like I got like someone going from behind and just like destroying all of us with shotguns. You're like, yeah. What about yours?
All right, so mine's coming from Sekiro.
Oh yes.
And this is the cool little feature that I discovered with a skill called Puppeteer Ninjutsu. All right, so I just acquired this from beating a boss, and I thought, anyways, I'll let this play out. What? Boom.
What did you do? Oh my god. Did you kind of capture his soul? He's fighting for you?
That dog is fighting for me with Puppeteer Ninjutsu.
Oh.
I
you
have a little
pet.
espresso. Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, that was pretty awesome.
Can you get like people and all kind of like
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Nice.
Yeah. It's called Puppeteer Ninjutsu. Also, you know what was fun today? The @Grime account posted a fashion contest, and they were like, "Show us your like best fashion for your Grime outfit."
Nice.
So I went through a couple of them, and I ended up sending them a couple designs. So I called this the. I can't zoom in anymore, I don't think, but this is the Blood Vulture Vessel, which I liked. And then this guy was the Golden Limbed End Giver. So,
Does he have a face too?
Yeah, he has a little mask.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, I love Sekiro. I just picked up the Mortal Blade, which is a new sword you get.
Oh yeah, I
Look,
remember. I was watching.
oh
You die by picking it up, but because you're
yeah,
immortal. Yeah.
exactly. Oh my, how cool is that?
Mhm.
When he unsheathed it, he died. And then he comes back to life. It's like, what? Oh my, like the lore in that game. Oh, so good. So
That's
good.
crazy.
Oh, having a lot of fun there on Stadia, having fun, gaming out, enjoying myself. Yeah, and some awesome times for sure.
Exactly.
I want to say thank you to our news sources, Stadia Source, as well as Stadia Dosage. Thanks for hitting us up with all the news we get to talk about. I want to thank you, the chat, and the audience for tuning in to Chat Stadia, guys. Talk about the cloud this week. We're back next week at the same time to deliver more great Destiny 2 updates as well as everything Stadia news and cloud. So if you miss the Canadian Stadians and want more of us, add us on Stadia. I'm Rudiggz. You can see the name there. And Nad614 is over there. So look forward to seeing you in the cloud. We're talking about organizing some sort of Destiny stuff so we can help anyone if they want to get onto Destiny. Mainly probably me in the beginning because I need help in Destiny now. And yeah, so for some extra support, love the channel, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube Stadia Party Chat podcast channel, as well as follow us on social media at Chat Stadia. We're posting game streams on the latest Stadia titles and just having fun in the world of social media at the same time. Of course, this show would not be possible without my awesome co-host, leveling up the podcast, as always, Sebastian. So thank you for listening and helping us reach our goal of 100 subscribers on YouTube. You know, we're going to be shooting for 200 next. So like and share with your friends and family. And of course, we'll see you on Stadia. Remember, there's no rules for the architectures of the castles in the cloud.
We're not supposed to change that.
Yeah, I was supposed to change that. On my Stadia minute, I actually just said cloud out. I like that. Cloud out. Rudiggz, cloud out.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, we'll
Take
see
care,
you guys
everybody.
next week if it's not in one of our stream. Cheers.
Yeah. See ya.